Clout is everything in 2024.
They do anything for clout.
People are using shame in order to blow up. Like, this is the actual truth, and I know you don't believe me, but let's take the story of this lady, Danae Davis. Now, Danae Davis is a booty clapper on OnlyFans. She's been getting her cheeks literally destroyed. And stop the show. I ain't gonna lie, I have seen it. I'm kind of mad it wasn't me before the situation happened. Like, if it was like 2 years ago, cool.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother.
But of course, we all know what happened. She caught the you know what from Gucci third leg. And I want to let you guys find out that both of these individuals here have benefited off this very negative situation. Let's look at Gucci third leg. Just 4 days ago, this guy had 254,000 followers on Instagram. As I'm looking at it right now today, as of October the 18th, and this is East African time, he has 271,000 followers. That means this guy has grown over 17,000 followers in the last few days after giving somebody the herp. All right. Now, in the case of Danae Davis, she went viral when she said this about the guy.
I know the people that already have it know exactly what I'm talking about, but whenever you realize and find out that you have something as severe as that, it's heartbreaking. It causes you to go through an immense amount of trauma and depression. I was going through so much at the time, and I've already gone through so much, so at the time, it was very hard for me to speak up about anything. I do fully disclose anybody that I have sexual interactions with. I tell them before. Nobody is made unaware. You guys can demonize me, whatever, but I'm sorry. Hearing these girls sob and not know what to do because for a while they didn't know if that's what was going on. It's so sad because the agency does not make you test. Talent testing does not make you test for. That is one of the only things that they don't make you test.
But then this has allowed her to collaborate with DJ Academics and Aiden Ross.
And I may drop content if I choose to, but that is now something that I do want to leave behind because it has caused some trauma in my life. And I also...
Can I ask you about that last collab? You said the last collab with Touch Money V. That was after you reportedly contracted the virus. Were you upfront with him and saying, "Hey, listen, I got this," or
Yes.
did you not know yet? And he was okay with it.
I was completely aware that I had HSV, and not only that, I was telling people. By the time that I came in contact with Touch Money V, he was already mutual friends with people who were talking about it in front of him that I caught HSV too from Gucci. So he hit me up in my DM, texted me, telling me that he wanted to collab with me, and he was like, "But I have a couple questions." I didn't even tell him about my HSV2 diagnosis. He asked me, "Hey, I heard this. Is this true?"
Wow.
And I told him yes. And then afterwards, he still decided like he wanted to still collaborate. He was completely aware. I even told him to make himself completely comfortable because he was in his head at the time. He even called his doctor himself, and his doctor told him that if she doesn't have an outbreak or is about to get an outbreak, the chances of you catching HSV2 is low. It's actually down to 10%. Even if if it's a viral shedding episode, it is still low at 10%.
Got you. Well, I just have one question here. What is the situation regarding the Matt situation? Who's Matt, and what's the situation regarding Matt?
Then after which, she is now on popular streamers Deshae Frost's channel.
Come on. You bite it.
Bite it?
Yeah.
No, I'll bite that.
And I told you to bite it, so bite it.
You ain't gonna tell me twice. Ha!
Why are you taking so long? Oh, wait, don't bite me hard.
Nah. They gonna clip this, but I'm good. That bitch tastes good. Let me eat it. Have you ever had your ass eaten before? I have.
And as you heard, she's still working with content creators after having you know what. Now, let me just talk about this. And, I went to medical school. That particular disease comes in many forms. It is more common than people expect. But of course, if you're a woman and you have it, I mean, obviously it could lead to other complications, especially in births. And also it could lead to the easier contraction of other STDs such as HIV or even full-blown AIDS because of the source mechanism. But the reality is that they're basically gonna get more money and more opportunity based on the fact that they caused this situation to happen. And she's going to continue to work as an OnlyFans creator. I would bet you, okay, that this situation has garnered her more OnlyFans subscriptions than anything else. And for a person like her, who she was crying and she was so hurt, I don't even think that was really the case. This was a marketing tool, okay? And as she's seeing right now, many people are, like I said, are okay with what she's doing, and she's going to continue to make money. And guess what? Dudes are going to continue to clap cheeks. They're going to continue to date her. They're going to continue to clap her up from the front and from the back. But again, clout is everything. And I noticed that, especially in entertainment industry, where it reigns supreme. Like I tell you guys, I'm living out here on the continent, and even in the entertainment industry in East Africa, it's all about clout. Very rarely do you see people trying to put systems together to improve the industry. People trying to reinvest into the equipment that they get. And this is even including those in America, right? People who get, big wads of money on OnlyFans, they don't try to improve their quality of equipment, or, many of them don't. Same thing with YouTubers. Everything is about clout, and everything is about, getting attention on you. And it works until it doesn't, right? And we saw that with the Aaron the Plumber guy. The Aaron the Plumber guy was out there trying to chase clout every chance he could get. And of course he got it here or there, but again, he couldn't maintain it, because in order for you to do well in a business like this, you got to have infrastructure behind you. You got to have good management behind you, or you got to have good mentorship behind you. And a lot of these guys are out here trying to do everything to get their 5 minutes of fame, and it works for that 5 minutes. And then after which you're back to where you are, which is zero. And you see these dudes or women out here in the industry trying to do whatever they can do to get a quick bang, a quick windfall, and you'll get it. I mean, obviously you can get a quick windfall, get you a few thousands or $100,000. And then the question is, once you get that kind of money, then what do you do with it? And you'd be surprised at how many people go and spend that money somewhere in Dubai, buy a car, buy something stupid like that. And then guess what? Then when you do that, you have no way of improving yourself in the business. And then once your clout is gone, so is your career. Now you're stuck with what, and you can't do anything else but just get your cheeks clapped at a lower rate. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shady Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.